Hi guys, and welcome to Theatre Talk with Wayne. It is a weekly vlog that I do every Thursday when I discuss some of the shows that I've been in the last 12 years. Today we'll be talking about Jane Eyre. It was adapted from the book by Jane Austen. All right. Sorry, Charlotte Bronte's. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, not Jane Austen. What the fuck are you talking about? This was uh, a stage adaptation from the book. So the director actually used the book and took some of the scenes out and what have you. So, so, so after Design for Living in 2017, I had an accident and I had this humongous gash in my foot, and it required stitches and yeah, so I wasn't allowed to do much after that. I spent the week house sitting with my cousin Nikki, told you in the previous episode, and um, she was taking me home. Yes, the house sitting had finished, and she was taking me home, but we stopped by at the auditions for Jane Eyre, and because I nearly died doing Design for Living, I wasn't planning on doing another production. So I sat behind the bar as one does with my dear friend Gary Green, and he said to me, "Why don't you audition?" And then the director wanted me to audition for Mr. Rochester. What is his name? Edward Rochester, yes. And I didn't feel kind of comfortable going from a big lead to another. And looking back at it right now, I should have just taken the role because he was only predominantly in the second act, and he was the love interest to Jane Eyre. But yeah, and I was like, no, I can't do another big role and what have you. So he did cast me, so I played numerous characters. Who was I? I played Lord Ingram, Dr. Carter, and I was a lawyer. Yeah, I was a lawyer in the last scene. This was a huge cast, and it had kids. What I didn't understand with this director was is that the kids' roles wasn't big, and yet he doubled the characters. And I thought to myself, it wasn't necessary. I mean, it wasn't necessary. You're only in the first part of the show, and then you're done. Why do you need to double the cast? But anyway, so there was a cast of kids, which obviously I gelled with. Um, some of them damn well weird. There was the one child who too big for his boots, which is actually a hilariously funny saying that I'm saying now, because the one time he left his school shoes at home, so he wore my boots on stage. Oh, bless. Um, yeah, I mean, it was a big crowd. I'm trying to think of what went wrong on stage that I this was totally fine. Um, got to act with my cousin Nikki again. Some of the cast members I've acted with before. Oh yes. One of our actors fell ill, so we had to quickly improvise a situation. So Gary Green took on one of the roles in the first act, and Daniel, Nikki's husband, came in to do the small role in the second act, and it kind of worked well. Um, the one thing about adapting something from a book or from a movie, you actually don't have to pay rights to the book or to the movie. I could be wrong here. I don't necessarily do research as much as I want to. I just want to carry on talking. I'm dying to know this is one shot.